Welcome to the Divine Living Talk Show. I'm your host, Gina DeVee, and this is your weekly motivation segment. You are 10 minutes away from being inspired, clear, and ready to rock out your business this week. So grab a coffee or green juice and let's get started. Welcome to the Divine Living Talk Show. I'm your host, Gina DeVee, and today we are talking about the ultimate up level for women. It's all about networking up. Now, I know that you've heard about this, but the question is, have you done it? And have you done it in a way that's really meaningful and pleasurable and joyful to you? So I want to share with you a little bit of how I reach out to other women who I'm inspired by, and I know that this is going to make a really big difference in your life if you also do the same thing. There are so many cool women out there, and we need to know each other. And I think that too often we are stuck behind our computers thinking, well, who am I to be connected with that woman and what would she ever want to do with me? And it is just not the way of the world right now, ladies. So the real deal is you're not gonna be happy in life and succeed in life unless you really get your tribe of women around you. And whoever your people are on a personal level, on a professional level, you deserve to be playing with the women who are up to the things in the world that you are, who are lit up about the hobbies that you have and the way that you enjoy doing life and having rich conversations on the subjects that matter to you the most. And too many women entrepreneurs that I know of, and including my former self, we're too isolated. You know, when I was growing my business, I didn't have the consciousness and I didn't have the wealth consciousness to really get that I could have it all. And on my own journey, I've constantly asked myself the question, how good am I willing to let life get? Just let that soak in and you ask that to yourself. How good are you willing to let life get? Because for me at the beginning, I was fortunate enough to know I already had a meaningful career. I had meaning in spades. You know how people say they're going to leave their job to do something meaningful? If anything, I needed to leave my job to do something meaningless. Like I was like meaning 24/7, books, coaching, all of that stuff. However, when I made the transition into really being committed to transform my money story, I was serious about building my business. This Capricorn was behind this computer, finagling around with my little Google ads, setting up my little autoresponders. Can you even imagine what my first landing page looked like? Because moi programmed it. It was a hideous mess, but it did get me to 500,000. So who's laughing now? All of that stuff works. But here's the point and what I'm trying to tell you with this is I did it alone. Now I wasn't miserable. I was happily dating, engaged, married, depending on which year you found me during that era. I had a beautiful relationship, I had a healthy body, and I was so driven about transforming my money story and getting my business off the ground so I could live my big life, have the impact, and create the money. The thing that I told myself didn't really matter was the whole social scene, the whole friend thing. Can you imagine me saying being social and like having friends and surrounding myself with a bunch of really cool women didn't matter? But it's true. It's what I did. I was like so driven. It seemed like I didn't have time for that because I was going to build my business. You don't need to be like that. It's boring. And plus, there are like many trips to like Tahiti or Cannes or the Amalfi Coast with doing like girls' getaways that you're going to miss out on. Napa's a good one too. If you don't allow yourself to have meaningful friendships. Because I completely blocked that out. I said it wasn't important to me, and therefore, that's what I got. So over the years, as my business built, I had more time and space to get more honest with myself about what actually did matter to me. And honestly, it's really about having it all. It was about having the business, the meaningful career, the money, the travel, but I craved community. And I'm guessing you would be interested in having some more really cool, high vibrational women entrepreneur friends in your life who are, again, they're going places, they're inspiring, they're exciting. So give yourself permission to have enough time and energy and enthusiasm and confidence to create that for yourself. So here's what I do. I have a file. Usually my Sunday mornings, I'm on Pinterest. There I am again. If you want to know what I'm doing on Sunday, follow me on Pinterest. And I have these boards where I just pin, like, who are people that I want to meet? Who are people that I want to reach out to? Who are people that I want to interview? Who are people that I want to, I don't know, go to Dubai with? You know, there's like really cool women doing cool things. If I'm taking a trip, like I have an upcoming trip going to New York, and I want to meet these really cool women in New York. So on all the little cool blogs and info mailers and social media that I'm following, I create a little file, like who am I going to reach out to when I'm in New York? And then there's been a couple of cats on Instagram where I'm like, gee, I wish I knew them. Gee, I wish I could be friends with them. Gee, I wish maybe we could do something in business together. I got caught up in the, no, I'm not going to, I'm not going to reach out. They don't know, I don't know if they know who I am. Like, I don't know, like, that is so damn boring, please. Do you know what I did when I caught myself in this? It just happened last week. The two that I like had built up to this like thing and this holy grail, they did this cool IG story. And I just said, Gina, today's your day. And I did a, hey, been following you and love what you're up to. Maybe we could connect sometime. Like, I'm almost like it was a date. But I didn't even care because I was like taking action to reach out to these women who I was genuinely inspired by and genuinely wanted to connect with. These weren't just people that were like bigger in my industry, and if I got interviewed on their podcast, it would like help me out. These are people that like I genuinely want to have dinner with. Anyone who knows me, that is like sacred dinner hour. That's like primo on my list of like you, me, let's do this. And both of them responded pretty much immediately with a sure. I didn't even get one rejection. So if you're worried about people blowing you off and thinking, who are you? Please stop, because there's other really cool women out there like you who they want to meet you. They want to know who you are. They want to collaborate with you, because they're sitting behind their computer, makeup free and yoga pants right now, wondering what's going on with her, that she gets to go to Belgium this summer or wherever girls are going these days. Let yourself have fun, and you're going to do it in community. Something we create what we wish we had ourselves. And something that I'm so proud that I created in the Divine Living Academy is that it is this global vortex of high vibrational, jet-setting, soulful, spiritual, heartfelt women entrepreneurs who love building their businesses, love creating the impact, love stretching the boundaries, making their money, and they love being in community. So I didn't have that when I was building my business, so I'm very proud to at least now offer that. There's always an opportunity, like find your community, find your tribe, find your people that you're gonna reach out to, find someone that you're gonna send a message to. You get to decide what that is. But playing in the same pool with the same people doing the same things is not going to help you get out of your comfort zone and have a new thought. Learning the way other people are doing things, it's just going to open up a whole new world for you. And if you're going to create wealth the feminine way, don't isolate and do it alone. Women are tribal creatures. We love being in community. We are relational creatures. We love talking and sharing and connecting. So go connect to the women that you are inspired by, that you want to reach out to, and take 2 actions this week. Just find 2 women this week that you're going to reach out to, even if it's just to let them know you love what they're doing. Maybe you want to interview them on your podcast. You can figure out what the acknowledgement or the offer, the invitation is. But go do something to network up so that you expand yourself and your pleasure and your happiness this week. If you've loved what you've heard here today, please share it with those that you know need to get out from behind their computer and not isolate and get a vortex of a female tribe going. Also, please do leave a comment. I want to see who is it that you're inspired by and who you're going to reach out to this week.